So why is it that the audiences of museums, in your opinion, aren't diverse? Why don't they include these vulnerable groups? What is it about museums?
You don't have vulnerable groups running. It's the bottom line. So let's look at the management structure of here. How many are reflective of the community?
I mean, if you look at this, I mean, the only black staff you're going to find here are the security guards.
Security guards.
And the car marshals.
What's that tell you?
They don't have any other black staff there, you know. I mean, all that needs to change, basically.
How can we change that?
That's for the structure. So, a good example. If you look at education, right, so now if you want a school to be more inclusive, right, so you say, right, well, do we have an all-white staff? And then, but all the kids are of colour, which tends to be the case, you know what I mean? So we say, well, how do we as a school change that?
When they get these black workers in school, and we start telling them that the way that you're dealing with the black children are wrong, what they do is they kick us out. You know, I worked for the education for years, and I was always sort of like very vocal about the sort of history that they were teaching to black children and stuff like that. And then I lost my job, just like a lot of other people before me, basically. This attempt to improve society from the bottom upwards, it needs to be improved from the top downwards. Until that happens, nothing's going to change, basically. And that's all I could say on it, really, on that sense.
You know, I mean, we've got a lot of experience in this about trying to change your staff, how you, what do institutions do, how they block you, stop you, or how they even encourage you. So I know I've worked under, say, white head teachers who say, right, okay, all right, I realise it's going down, but I want black staff. What are we going to do about it? Okay, so we've got to break rules, so what? Okay, that's how we do it, because it's about the kids.
When we worked in education, we predicted what's happening, what was going to happen to the children.
Oh yeah, you did.
The same thing that's going on now, all the violence, all the gun violence,
we knew it was going down from the 80s. We were working in madness, so we could see what was going down. We remember telling people, guns are coming into the city. You know what they said? We're all mad.
Seriously.
Which is way back then.
And the good thing about this gentleman is that we worked in education in Manchester. He got kicked out. He went to Kirklees.
I got the hell out of here. So West Yorkshire. I'm out here.
He went to Kirklees, got a job with Ofsted.
Well, he
came back and fought them that way, which is absolutely brilliant.
So what you're saying is that revealing histories and black history and slavery and gun crime, there's a link there.
Oh yeah,
of course there is.
Very much so.
Are you kidding? Big time. We know that because all thousands of, I mean, it's known. It's just revealing history. It's all you got to do. Who's doing most of the gun crime? I remember back in the 80s, early 90s, I could tell you all the kids who got shot, they were all generally children of mixed parentage.
Yeah.
We didn't say that, but we can tell you because we know. Yeah? I would say, right, so what strategies did you use here? Well, it was happening nowhere else in England, so we had to go to America to find out what strategies you use.
Yeah.
What are they doing over there? Oh, they use history, psychology, they use this, they use that, they use that, they use that, they use that. And you bring it back here. That's what we did. So that's why we're battling places like this, because we realise that to help a child value themselves, so they don't start shooting themselves and hate one another, how do you help them value? Well, all the institutions around them influence them, we have to impact on them. Because it's the adults they follow, not the other kids.
Yeah.
It's the adults.
Yeah.
The adults run all the institutions, the adults run the TV, run the media, run the music. It's the adults, not the kids. So it's the adults who have to take responsibility, isn't it? Not blaming them. They're not been on the planet long enough.
But would you say the blame is really down to global capitalism?
That's also another one.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? We just call it global white supremacy, man.
Yeah.
And that's a thought structure because people of colour can take that on board. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thought. You know what I mean? So, like, yo, man, yeah, it's all part of it.